Hello friends and welcome to Show of the Week. I'm Andy.
And I'm Jane. And it's been a historic, momentous week in which the people came out and made their voices heard.
Oh, right, by voting in the US election.
Well, no, by buying lots and lots of Halo 4.
Oh, right.
Making a stand for an inspirational leader, a bold symbol of hope.
Ah, right, I see what you're doing there. It's good.
Satirical.
Did we get a Halo multiplayer style announcer?
No, it's Mike again. Mike, stop it!
Oh well, let him have his fun and roll the Halo 4 introduction.
Kill-troduction.
Kill-troduction, what does that even mean?
Halo's back, and with it the Xbox's most iconic hero, gigantic armoured spaceman Master Chief. He's been having a cryogenic nap since the events of 2007's Halo 3, but now he's been thawed out for another go.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
This time he lands on Requiem, a planet once home to the mysterious Forerunners, the ancient race that built the actual Halos all those eons ago. And then it's once more into the fray, blaming both familiar Covenant alien baddies and also the deadly glowing Prometheans. At the same time, Cortana, Chief's semi-naked AI sidekick, is descending into rampancy, a condition that afflicts AIs of a certain age, turning them from hyper-smart computer companions into dangerous cyber lunatics. Since the days of Halo 3, made by Bungie, Microsoft has handed stewardship of the series to developer 343 Industries. 343's done a fine job here, packing plenty of reverence for the earlier games and eye-widening good looks into this, surely the last hurrah for Halo on the Xbox 360. The multiplayer suite, meanwhile, leans on customization and progression more than any Halo before it. The addition of perk-like options and kill-streak-like ordnance drops bring it in line with modern multiplayer genre rivals without sacrificing the distinctive flavour of Halo multiplayer. And beyond the straight-up competitive action, there's all-new Spartan Ops, episodic chapters of co-op adventure for up to 4 players, doled out each week through a 10-episode season and telling a story of their own, separate to the main campaign. It all makes Halo 4 a proposition that is much like Master Chief's Mjolnir armour, powerfully chunky and deeply exciting. That's why it's our Game of the Week.
The Forerunners have returned.
Halo 4 there, looking good.
Genocide.
I took away his mic and PA system. How's he even doing this?
I bought another one.
Oh, okay. I'll go talk to him, and meanwhile you figure out if anyone on the planet has a better name than Halo 4 executive producer Kiki Wolfkill.
Can do.
Kitchen spree.
Oh, come on!
Alright, jigs up. Hand it over, channel.
You should have a go, it's really good fun.
Show of the week. Killing, kill.
Nice. So what's Andy up to?
Oh, he's figuring out if anyone's got a cooler name than Kiki Wolfkill.
It's funny you should mention her actually. I was just talking to her about Cortana, Master Chief, the future of the Halo series, and reading far too much into everything she said.
Oh, really? What did she say?
Well,
I've got to ask about Chief and Cortana because it almost feels like this is gaming's greatest unrequited love story. I mean, she obviously doesn't have physical form and things like that, but do you feel that when you guys are writing that stuff?
Yeah, it's always the guys who want to get a love story out of everything. I will say that, she is his closest companion, and they have a unique and special relationship, and there's definitely a sense of loss for him and for you as a player when you think about what it might be like with her gone.
What it might be like, but not what it will be like, which suggests that Cortana's coming back. So obviously, in your story, I think as evidenced by the USC Infinity stuff, Master Chief's not the only Spartan on the block. What do you guys do to ensure that he remains sort of special?
Yeah, well, part of it is built into the fiction already. He's a Spartan too, and there's very few Spartan 2s left in the Halo universe.
Very few Spartan 2s, you say? So that means Master Chief isn't the last one, and that there's at least another Spartan 2 in the Halo universe. Hope we get to meet him.
The Spartan program has evolved, which doesn't mean that they've gotten stronger, but maybe they've gotten a little more humane. The Spartans aboard the Infinity are Spartan 4s. So they're not, you can be sort of the darker story behind the Spartan 2. So he's definitely very unique in that regard.
I've got to ask about the Covenant. Obviously, it looked like they were becoming friends with humans at the end of Halo 3, and suddenly, what's the deal with the Arbiter? Where's he headed off to? And humans are fighting the Covenant again. What's the story behind that?
So there's definitely has a lot of change, and we actually explore some of it in the Karen Travis novels. Not that you need to read them to understand what happens in Halo 4, but they're a rogue sect of the Covenant. There are some people who, frankly, in the Covenant didn't agree with the Truce, didn't agree with the Alliance, and it was always uneasy to begin with.
Surely the fact it was uneasy to begin with suggests it's only going to get worse as the trilogy goes on. Can we expect to be fighting the Covenant in full force again?
So a part of that group has splintered since the end of Halo 3.
You guys are fortunate enough to have a universe that is well loved and people are committed to it outside of just the video games. How do you guys feel about, obviously Mass Effect 3, there was a big backlash towards the ending and stuff. How do you guys feel about the relationship between the fans and the writers? Who has the final say on where this story goes? Are you prepared to listen to feedback? Equally, are you prepared to maintain the integrity of your writers? How does that work?
I mean, we definitely have a really open dialogue with our community. Like, it's an asset for us. At the end of the day, you kind of need to trust your creative instincts and trust your vision and commit to that. And hopefully you take the community with you. But it's not really a black or white either, right? I think you have to understand what the community is looking for, and a lot of times what they're looking for isn't exactly what they're asking for, right? And hopefully you can anticipate what they're really going to enjoy and help get them there.
As in, maybe the happy ending that they would initially ask for isn't necessarily what they should be receiving.
I think that would be a fair statement.
Everyone dies at the end?
So that's why in Halo 5 you'll play as the disembodied floating head of Dr. Catherine Halsey.
I think it's time for the comments.
Wait, don't you want to hear about the wolf murdering minigame?
Wolfkill is literally just her name, Mike.
First up on last week's Assassin's Creed themed show, Duffmo123 says, Walking Dead spoilers, not cool outside Xbox, not cool. While on Desmond's Assassin's Creed plot recap,
Magic Space Wizard,
Tom Wins Fatality says, whoa, spoiler alert guys.
Come on, how are those spoilers? Like, is it a spoiler if I say it's head in the box, was dead all along and Rosebud was the
Yes, those are all exactly spoilers.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm really sorry.
I was really looking forward to watching Fight Club finally.
Well, Tyler Durden kills Dumbledore.
Thanks, yes. Anyway, loads of people have been commenting on the Skyrim Dragonborn DLC trailer. Oh, wow, some people need to calm down.
Come on, where else are we going to establish which is the best console of all time?
Why can't we all just get along?
Why can't your face just get along? Meanwhile, commenter Solan says of the fact that OX videos are now available on the dashboard here in the UK. Why only in the UK? I'm in Canada and I check this site every day. I want to watch the videos on my Xbox.
Yes, it is only in the UK at the moment, but you can still get our videos on the YouTube app and maybe on the Xbox dashboard if you ask your Canadian Xbox representative nicely. Perhaps over some Timbits and a double-double at your local Tim Hortons.
Yeah, right, we all know you've been to Canada. Meanwhile, commenter DMV1 says of our Minecraft Spooky Halloween adventure, brilliant vid, was laughing quite a bit watching that as Mike stabbed Andy in the back. You're such a dick, has to be the line of the week.
Like the adventure hole. Get in there. Mike, you punched me down the hole, you dick.
I think one thing is clear from watching this though, and that is not to trust the Mighty Seven.
Oh, by the way, did you see I left you a giant pile of shiny presents out in the hallway? They're under the big net.
Oh man, I love presents.
Well, you should totally go out and get them then.
All right, hang on. Last time I did that, I got caught under a big net.
Foiled. Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, never trust the Mighty Seven. Such a dick. Okay, I'm going to go check on Andy, see if he's okay.
Oh, could you tell him there's a big pile of presents in the hallway for him?
Nope. So So, how did you get on?
Well, I got US Navy Commander Flex Plexico, Space Hero Jet Rocket Blast, who I just made up, and that was it.
Well, it was a good effort, and that was Show of the Week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you'd like to get in touch, you can reach us by the following forms of electronic communication.
You can Twitter us at Outside Xbox, or why not contribute to the coffers of the all-powerful Mike Zuckerman over on Facebook at facebook.com/Outside Xbox.
Or leave a comment on the site over at outsidexbox.com.
Or if you work for 343 Industries, you can hard-code your comment into the multiplayer respawn screen of Halo 4, because we're going to be spending a lot of time looking at that over the next few weeks.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Now, Trojans.
Right, that is it. I'm coming over there.
Ow! Get off. Atrocity.